Hi everybody, my name is Alexa and I'm from Southern California. And this disheveled creature is my pup Tucker. Thanks for finding me on this weird little corner of the internet. I just wanted to take a minute to talk about my channel and what you guys can expect from me. So in the beginning of November 2017, my life completely changed. All in the same month, I got out of a toxic relationship and I had a very severe and unusual reaction to some common antibiotics that left me with a form of panic disorder. So that was fun, and at the same time I was also having severe heart problems and I didn't know what was wrong with my body. In February 2018 I finally got the diagnosis. I had developed a chronic illness called POTS, which stands for postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. In a nutshell, it basically means you have autonomic dysfunction, so your body can't control your blood pressure or your heart rate. Living 23 years of my life as a healthy person and then suddenly having all of these issues that I had to deal with, it was really hard to adjust both physically and emotionally. I've always had a really active lifestyle. I was a competitive Irish dancer, I did tap dancing, I did musical theater. I couldn't do any of that anymore. I also had to drop out of my school's biology program because my heart rate would spike to 180 beats per minute every time I tried to walk across campus. It eventually got to the point where I was having 2 to 3 panic attacks a day. I was having episodes at work, so I had to quit my job. It was pretty much like I had swapped bodies and I didn't really know how to control the new one. So on top of mourning the person, or the physical person that I was before, it also triggered a major identity crisis. I was suddenly unemployed, I had no degree, I couldn't drive, I lost a whole bunch of my independence. I couldn't even laugh or listen to music without it triggering episodes of tachycardia, which is rapid heart rate. I couldn't do any of the things that embodied who I was as a person anymore, and so I had to really sit down and reevaluate where I was placing my value and my worth as a person. I discovered meditation in April, along with mindfulness, and through that I have seen major improvement in my mental health, my art, and my overall physical health as well. Through working with my life coach and figuring out on a deep level who I was as a person, and then also practicing mindfulness and meditation, I was able to basically cure borderline agoraphobia and was able to manage my condition without medication. Since then I've started school again. I'm getting my BA in digital photography with a school that works with my limitations. I'm also running my photography business full-time now, and I have gained a little bit of mobility back in regards to my chronic illness, so I have enough energy now to create this channel, which is awesome because it's something I've always wanted to do. It's amazing what happens when you start training your mind to think positively through mindfulness and meditation. I truly believe that practicing both of those things can pretty much solve most of your problems, because what it's really doing is giving you the tools to break down the internal barriers that you have in regards to any of your issues, whether that's acceptance or self-esteem, anxiety, fear of judgment, or if your issue is external, learning the ins and outs of having a mind to successfully run a business, even when things get hard. So my goal here with this channel is to create a space where you guys are able to reject negativity and learn the tools you need to have a successful, fulfilling life. I want to spread the message that whatever you're going through, you do not have to be a victim of your circumstance. There's always another way to do things, even if you have to do them a little bit differently. A lot of my content is super personal, and it took me a very, very long time to be somewhat comfortable sharing it, but I think it's really, really important to talk about struggles, things like mental health, chronic illnesses, invisible illnesses, insecurities, and anxiety, because those are topics that a lot of people don't talk about, and yet we all struggle with them. It's really important for me to start the conversation so we can all realize that we're not alone in our situations. Having struggles is a human experience, but no one's ever taught how to handle them, like the emotional side. So that's what I really want to do. I want to teach you EQ, emotional intelligence, not just IQ like they teach in schools. So you're able to really get your mind in a place where you'll be able to overcome whatever you're facing and learn how to maintain better relationships, better communication with yourself and with other people. Side note, I am a multifaceted human being, which means I can be pretty quiet. That's kind of my default. So I'll be talking about like serious stuff, mental health, mindfulness, all of that, but then I just randomly switch to dancing on a table and being crazy because my extroverted theater diva alter ego tends to come out sometimes too. I want this to be a place where we can have fun as well as learn, so I have my mindfulness information, and then I also have the vlogs, and the vlogs are just pretty random. They also cover like my journey, my insecurities, my struggles, and how I'm working through them, as well as funny skits and things like that. So yeah, that's basically what you can expect from the channel. I hope you guys either get some value or get some laughs from it. Thank you for being you. I love you very much, internet stranger. Even though we've never met, I do care about you. Okay, peace out. Peace out. How do I do an outro? What am I supposed to do? Alright guys, bye.